Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Well, I wanted to get down to the bottom of talking about the bombing in Massachusetts, and I reported it when it first came out, but basically I wanted to share some of my opinions on it for a little while. Now, we know who the suspects are. They've been taken into custody. One is dead, older brother's dead, one is still in the hospital. Either he got shot in the throat or he tried to kill himself by shooting himself in the throat. Now, the names are Tamerlan, and the other name is Dzhokhar. Now, Dzhokhar is in the one that's in the hospital right now. If you guys haven't been watching, I've been watching this so closely, it's not even funny, and following it so closely that this is why I'm talking about it, because I haven't had a chance to talk about it and share my opinions on it. So we all know Tamerlan, the older brother, went over to Russia last year. He got some training over there, because you can't make an explosive out of a magazine. Like, you know, Dzhokhar said that his brother did, and so basically that's what he did. And so basically, you know, I think he's working with a higher up. So, and after that, he came back and wanted to kill people. So he was already radicalized when he came back. So basically, what he also did was, you know, he posted a lot of things on his YouTube channel, and I actually found it, and I was just like, because through the media, you can't believe everything you hear out of the media and FBI and police, because really, you know, you gotta look for the parts of, I mean, you gotta think about it, and, you know, there's stuff that you can believe, but there's also stuff that you can't believe. You know, you have to go check it out for yourself. You have to do a lot of research. You have to do a lot of this and a lot of that to look it up and see what's true and not true. So that's what I did. So following the story, you know, I actually, after I researched it, I started to research the two suspects, Dzhokhar, and I also researched not only Dzhokhar but Tamerlan. So, because they had friends that were on Facebook, they had things. So, since he came back and was radicalized and he wanted to kill people and put stuff on YouTube, I mean, you know, the FBI really dropped the ball on this, just because basically they talked about that he had issues and they got a hold of him and he was no threat to doing anything bad. So here's my thoughts. You know how you're supposed to get into a club, right? Into like a club to prove yourself and be a part of it, or a gang. You know how some gang members want you to go out and do something really, really bad to prove yourself, and then you're in that gang. So basically, I think that's what they did. Somebody in Russia that they worked with basically wanted them to prove themselves. So the higher ups that were working with them, well, terrorists makes the rules for, you know, the people that want to get in, so maybe they set the rules. So they said, hey, you know, we want you to, you know, since you're in Boston, since you're, you know, since this is going on, there's a lot of open people, bada bing, bada boom, boom, everything goes to hell in a handbasket. So since they had to prove themselves, and since they had to do this and do that to get in, they did, and then they didn't know what to do, so they got caught, and then maybe the terrorists who they were working with over in Russia, or whoever in what country, went over, had to break ties with them, because when you get caught, right, you break ties. So basically that's what happened. So the whole point being said, after everything happened, after they got caught, basically, you know, one is in the hospital, one is dead. But, you know, you still have to wonder, have you been following the story as well? What do you guys think about it? What are your opinions about it? My opinions are that this kid doesn't, I mean, who are we to judge on the death penalty? Who are we to judge when somebody does something bad? We just kill them off just like that, you know? Seriously, that's my thought. You know, this guy, you know, maybe he should spend a life in prison or do something else, but death is too much, and that's just me and my opinion, because we're no better if we just kill him off just like that. Yeah, he went and killed a lot of people with his brother, but we're not the ones who should judge on that. Like I said, put down your opinions, put down your thoughts about the story, because, I mean, it's very, 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 I mean, it's, you know, you can't believe a lot of stuff that you hear in the media. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Peace out.